Hi guys. This video is to explain about the how to do the activity 6.5.1 activity investigations of MQTT protocol. This activity you have the book to follow, and the main idea is to use the MQTT, the broker, the cloud to install the server, the MQTT broker using Mosquitto and using some clients in Python. This material has three parts. The first part, I use the cloud server and run the things in cloud server. But if you are inside the campus, it's not possible to use this scenario because the campus block the SSH. So you have two other options. The second option is to use the VMware to run the server locally. Is the second part of this video. And the last part is when you, for example, you plan to use Windows. They use the run Mosquitto inside the Windows. You have three options. You have another one that uses the Mac, but you don't have Mac here, it's not possible. Okay, we have three parts. The first one is run the Mosquitto in the cloud. The second part is to run Mosquitto in your machine using VMware. And the last one is to run Mosquitto inside the Windows. Okay, about the first part. The first thing you need to log in the Azure, okay, and click on your Linux component. And if the Linux is not started, you start the server, okay? You need to wait a little. Start, please. Okay, now it's started, okay? Copy the IP, and in the terminal, the shell terminal, you run SSH IoT at the address of the server. Okay, the password. Okay, you are logged. Oops. Okay, you are logged. So follow the material. You need to install the Mosquitto. Install. Oh my gosh! Install the Mosquitto clients and and clean the installation of the Mosquitto. We already did this step. Okay, I don't do again this step because I already has Mosquitto installed in my computer. The next step is to run Mosquitto. Okay, to run Mosquitto, you have, I prefer to enter in the Mosquitto folder, okay, and run Mosquitto, okay, etc, Mosquitto, minus, sorry, as Mosquitto, okay, minus C, mosquitto.conf, minus Z. Okay. Oh, did you see? Unable to open log file for writing. Why is not it's enabled? Because I'm not super user. First you need to become super user. Okay. Now I can run the same. Can run the same one. But you see another problem here. The problem is address already in user. It means that you have some process running in a 1883. Okay, what you need to do? You need to check which is the PID of this process. PS means F, pipe grab, Mosquitto. Okay. To run this exercise, I remember a very, very, very important thing. I'm a little boring thing, but it's important. I miss it, no? It's very, very important to do this course here, at least this course here. If you have time, you perform this course. It's about the Linux, okay? Linux Foundation, the VIM or the Nano if you want. In this example, I will use the VIM, okay? Okay, back to the command. The PS means AF, pipe wrap, Mosquitto, show which process running now in the kernel that use Mosquitto keyword. If you see here, I have two processes. The first one is the common ps-f, okay? And here you have, you see here, no? Grab Mosquitto. Another one is the wasabi, minc, blah, 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 Mosquitto conf. It is the one that you want to delete. What you need to do, get the PID and you queue this process, okay? So queue min9 1545. Okay, run again the PS, and you see now that you have only the pipe wrap. Okay, now I can run again the command Mosquitto -c Mosquitto .conf -v. Before I run this command, you need to explain some things. Oh, the first, that's I type wrong, no? Okay, Mosquitto now is correct. What you did? Mosquitto is the name of the daemon. -c, identify the config file that you want. Okay, that is mosquitto.conf. Remember that I'm inside the etc Mosquitto. If I'm in another folder, I need to go past the complete path to the mosquitto.conf. And -v, -v means verbose mode, okay, to see the output. Okay, I run now. Oops. Okay, I have the process running. Okay, I have the same outputs that you have here. Okay, so now I finish the text 2. We start the text 3. Okay, to start the text 3, I need to close the process. Okay, if you run ps-f, you'll see that you don't have any process running. Okay, and the exercise asks to check that you run in the A1 and A3, but ask it to create a new file, the config origin. Do why? Because I want to change the configuration of this file. Okay, I create a copy using the cop command in the Linux. Okay, so the exercise has to add allo anonymous. The default behavior of the Mosquitto is not to enable to anyone connect. You need to use passwords or any kind of authentication like a TOS certificate or something like that. However, when you add allo anonymous, it means that you can connect with the Mosquitto without any authentication. Another one is to use the log to print in the std out. What is the std out? Is your console, okay? And when you define this line, you define that you print the log in the std out, okay? It's the thing that you ask it here, okay? To open the file, very important, to open the file, vim mosquitto.conf. Again, I don't run the copy because I already have, okay? Okay, this file is already prepared, okay? You have a low anonymous true. It means that you can connect in the directly in the Mosquitto without any authentication. And log destination, the command log dest, std out means that you save the log in the console, okay? You save in the var log mosquitto log, but you save it also in inside the std out, okay? It's the two changes that I asked it to do, okay? The two changes that I asked it to is the first one and the second one. An important thing that you need to know, and if you did the course that I passed, is how to use the VIM. You don't need to know a lot of things in VIM. You need to know a few things in the VIM. The first thing is how to add a line, okay? Okay, my mouse here. The first thing that you need to do is ask common, o S button, ask common in your computer, shift those 2 points, okay? You open to save on quiet, okay? It's not the what thing. You want to add, ask shift I. It means that, did you see here? You can add anything that you want, okay? But I don't want to do nothing, okay? Things that I change my file. Oops, I changed now. I just change my file. To save, ask 2 points W, U is save. And ask 2 points key, you quit. Okay? Now my file is done to run the Mosquitto. No? The first one, I did the step 1, change the files, did the step 2, start the broker. Now, you need to use 2 other applications that is coming with Mosquitto, is Mosquitto subscribe and Mosquitto publish. How to use them? To use them, you need to open 2 other terminals, okay? It's not magic, okay? Terminals in Windows. Open another PowerShell. I use here the PowerShell to, okay? I change a little, okay? I change this one here. I put the new one here. And oh, it's not possible. Okay, I open the new one, the terminal. I open the new one and put here. Okay. Okay, this one you run the 7. Now I will run the Mosquitto sub. But first, SSH, IoT at, I don't know if it's this. I need to copy here the others. Where is it to the other? Easy. Okay. At is the same here, SSH, IoT, at, okay, enter, the password, oops. The same here, IoT. I missed the password. Okay, here, sudo su clear. Oops, wrong command, clear. Sudo su. Okay, this one I will run Mosquitto sub. Okay, Mosquitto sub. Oops, subs. -8 that you define the host address, local host. -t test T1. What's the test T1? Is the channel, okay? And start. When I click enter, it's automated. You send the message to the broker, and the broker, okay, I identify that you want to listen to subscribe this test T1, okay? You have this information here, okay? Now, in the another console, I run the publish, okay? The publish is Mosquitto pub -8 localhost -m is the message, okay? Test, blá, 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 qualquer coisa. Sorry, anything. -t test T1, okay? That is the T is the name of the channel, okay? And minus G, okay? I send the message, okay? Test, blah, blah, blah. The message is received by the subscriber, and the message is received here in the broker, okay? The broker receive and send to the subscriber, okay? I can send another message, for example, I don't know, test. It is a second message. Enter. Okay. Here, it is a second message. Okay. It's a very easy exercise. Don't have a lot of things to do. Okay. Now we can close, and you can close. Here's close, and you finalize the test 3. The test 4, we use the Python. Okay. You run the server, but you run in the PyCharm. I will open the PyCharm here. I missed to open before. Remember that you can download these files here, okay? And here you have the PyCharm. A very important thing in the PyCharm, you need to have the Python, and the most of the implementation, the Pythons are coming with the pip for the Py. Okay, if it's not the case, you need to look for on the internet how to install Py in your operating system. Okay, but again, 99% of the time you receive it. If you have a lot of problem, you can run Anaconda. Anaconda is a tool I will show here. Oops. Is a very nice tool that you run the PyCharm inside Anaconda, and the Anaconda already set all the folders. Give me a second that the Anaconda is open, okay? Where is Anaconda? It's running, it's starting. The problem with Anaconda is because it consumes a lot of process. You can run the PyCharm inside here, okay? And if you run inside here, a lot of things is easiest to use. But again, you don't use a lot of big process in the Python. Okay, yeah, very, very complex thing. I believe for 99% of the students, this approach works. You don't need an account. The first thing that you need is to open the terminal here in the PyCharm and install here the Paho-Mqtt. The Paho is Mqtt. Oh, I missed it here. Okay. The Paho-Mqtt is a library, very important library that you can use to develop things, to implement MQTT protocol inside the Python code. Okay, you install. Oh, I miss. To install MQTT. Sorry. Okay, it said that I already have the Paho. Okay, you don't need to do nothing. Okay, you need to implement 2 files. Okay, the MQTT publish and MQTT subscribe. Okay, the first MQTT publish. Okay, the first line you import random, import time, import Paho. Okay, and here you need to set the broker address. Again, we check the broker address. I will close the Anaconda. I don't need Anaconda. Okay, I check the address of the server. Is this one? Okay. Okay, it's the one. I don't know if it's the same. Yes, it's the same. Check the port. Okay. Check the top. It's a client here. You can put C1, C2. And you define the connection. Okay. Here you have the connection of the MQTT. Def on connect, and you pass the client, use the data flag, then receive. Okay. This method you implement, you instantiate a client. Okay, pass the client ID, and you use this client to connect. Okay, you define the connect, and return. After you have the publish method, where you define the message count and define a infinite loop. While true times leap, you wait 1 millisecond. Define the temperature, okay, and define the message f temperature equal something. You put in more or less in the JSON format. You define the result is your publish. If it's word 0 or 1, if the status is 0, you set that you printed. If the status is 1, you set that the failed to send a message. It's a very simple method. Okay. You have the subscriber. The subscriber again. It's you need to check these address. Need to check the port 183. Its information is the same. In this example, we don't use username. Either you don't use password, okay? And it's the reason that I comment this line. The rest of the line is very equal. And the difference is the subscriber, okay? And define the def on message, client message. And if you print, you client subscribe, client on message. It's very simple, okay? You define the top and you check the status and send the run. To run, the first thing that I stop, you need to start the server, no? I remember our server running 183. Okay, it's okay. It received anonymous connection. Okay, so first you start the subscribe. In the first time that you run, it's a good idea to run like that. But I will show some information about the configuration of this guy. Okay, here you have the script path, nothing changed. What is important here? Where is it? Give me a second to find it. It's here. Okay, it is a very important thing. Okay, looking for the project default. Okay, in my case, I use the Python. Not I use Anaconda. I use the real Python in my machine. Okay, I will check and I will start the subscriber. Okay, the subscriber said, "Oh, I can connect to the broker." Now I start the client. Okay, connect it and send the temperature to the server. If you check the server you receive and send. It receive and send. If I check the subscriber receive all the message that the publish sent. Okay, it's the second exercise. I will stop all the process. I will stop the server. Okay, it's the exercise that I finished now. Okay, I'm able to set the file. Okay, again, it's my code is already set. Okay, in the last configuration, the Mosquitto, I will read this one to be this. I use the bridge broker. What's the bridge broker? It's a broker that receives a connection and forward to another broker, exactly like you use in the return. Okay. In this case, you have the publish sent to the Mosquitto local that run in 183, and the Mosquitto local, when receive a publication, sent to the Mosquitto Central. Okay, and the Mosquitto Central forward to all the nodes that is subscribed in that channel. In the case is the S2 sub. Okay, remember that S2 sub Mosquitto broker. Oh, sorry, Mosquitto Central is running in the 184, and the Mosquitto Central requires authentication. what it means. Mosquitto local needs to authenticate in Mosquitto Central, and the subscribe need to authenticate in Mosquitto Central. Okay, first you change the setup. First, you need to create two other files. You can copy the Mosquitto Mosquitto.conf to the local Mosquitto. Okay, I already did it. If you see here, I have the Mosquitto Central and the Mosquitto local. Okay, I will start with Mosquitto local. Okay, and the Mosquitto local, remember, it does not ask for authentication. It's run alone, anonymous, port 183. The first difference is the connection. Sorry. The connection means it's a simplistic name to identify where is the package. Why I use it? Because you can have multiple brokers, bridge brokers sent to one place. It's the way that Mosquitto Central use to identify that the packet that received is from this broker and not another. Okay. The second important information. The second important information is the type of bridge mode. Okay. When you have a top hashtag both 0, it means that this broker can receive message as it can forward message. Okay, it means that he can work like a central broker or using only with a bridge. If the top hashtag is in, okay, it means that he received from a remote broker. Okay, and this topic is out, it means that it's published inside of the broker. Another important information that you need to put here is the address of the central broker, okay? The address of the central broker. Remember that the central broker run in 1884, okay? Remember that the bridge broker needs to authenticate in a central broker. It's the way that you authenticate, remote username, remote password. It's all the information that you need to change inside this file. Oops. Another file that you need to change is the Mosquitto, the Mosquitto Central. In the Mosquitto Central, you need to identify a low anonymous file. You require authentication. The port is 184. And you use a password file, etc Mosquitto password. Okay? It's the 3 lines that you need to include in this file. You need to change this file. To create this file here, you need to run this command here, Mosquitto underline password -c, the file that you want to save the password, and the name of user. And the system will ask it to the password to create a password to the user S1. It's the same to S2, to the bridge. You need to do this thing. Sorry, at least to the authenticate the local broker and another account to authenticate the client, at least. Okay. Okay. So my files is complete set. How to run the files? Okay. And the important thing, you need to have 2 consoles. The first one, you run Mosquitto -c, Mosquitto Central -v. Okay, you start the first one, and here I do the same Mosquitto -c. Here it is C Mosquitto Mosquitto local -v. Oh, I'm missing the .conf. Sorry. .conf and -v. Oh my gosh. Oh, I miss it. It's not .com. It's .conf. Okay? Everything is set. Okay. Now we need to adjust the Python code. Remember, then the publish does not authenticate, okay, and run and the port 183, okay? So it's running 183, everything is set, okay? Okay, we run the publish, okay? Is everything okay? The subscriber, no. The subscriber, I need to change the port to 184, and I need to authenticate, okay? Create the password that previously created, okay? I uncomment the, oops, I uncomment the username, the password, and use it here to authenticate the client, okay? Now I start to run the subscriber, okay? Oh my gosh. I need to check one last few. I got it's correct. I use this one, okay? Okay, I put the correct password, everything's working. Okay, this guy published, this guy subscribed. How it works? I send the message, the publish send the message to the Mosquitto, and this one, that is this one is the publish, and this guy forward for this one that receive and send to the subscriber. Okay, guys. So it's appears a little complicated, but it's very, very, very easy. Okay. Again, you need to have some skills in Linux, not a lot, a lot of skills, but some skills, and you need to have some skills in Python. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you appreciate and see you soon.